Hey friends, it's your girl back with another video. So for today's video, we're gonna be doing a kind of like sit down and chatty video because I want to talk to you guys about what I want to do for the rest of 2024. Like I really want to reset my intentions so that way I can be like getting the ball rolling for 2025. I know it's like super early. It's about to be Q4, y'all. Like if we want to be successful at whatever it is that we aspire to be, we have to prepare. Without preparation, there's no guaranteed result that you want. I don't know what the phrase is, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. So if you're interested, then just stay tuned. Okay, so I took my notes and I have a few things to say. I made a list of things that we're gonna stop doing in 2024. The first point is we're gonna stop playing small. You know who the fuck you are. You know what the fuck you can do. So quit playing. And this is me talking to myself because I feel like with the life that I have led, I'm very confident, but I'm also like shy, and sometimes I like to put myself in this like small little bubble so that I can make other people comfortable, and I don't know why I do that. I need to stop doing that. But anyways, I can't keep doing that if I want to be this person, my full self. And so I feel like I have a really bad tendency of playing small because I feel like, oh, I don't want anybody else to feel any kind of way. But it's just like, why am I feeling that way? And I remind myself this a lot because you just gotta tell yourself the right people are gonna feel you for you. I might not be everybody's cup of tea, and that's okay. I'm gonna attract the right people by just being me fully, authentically, at its full form. So I had written down, be you and do it loud. The people who are for you will always be for you, and you'll attract the right people. We only get one life, y'all. Like we can't just be sitting around feeling like we're gonna be a certain kind of person for anybody else. Like this is your life. Do it for you. Another thing we're gonna stop doing in 2024 is we're gonna stop procrastinating. Yes, bitch, I'm talking to you. Quit doing it. I'm constantly, and I'm talking to myself. Like actually, I feel like I'm constantly getting in my own way because I'm like, oh, I just want to lay down for 5 minutes. I'll do it in 5 minutes, or I'll start in 10 minutes, or sometimes I'll come home from work, I'll eat, and then sometimes I do want to film like after work because that's the only time I get to film videos, or sometimes I do get to film videos in the morning, but it really just depends on my schedule, right? If I know I need to get something done, I need to make sure I'm carving out the correct time to do it, and I'm not just sitting around when I do have that time. Sometimes it's very easy to just be like, oh, I'll just lay down for 10 minutes, or I'll just lay down for 15 minutes. But then you lay down, then you get super sleepy because your body is now super relaxed and now you don't want to do anything. Like today, I'm filming this at 7:38 p.m. Usually I would have just waited for the next day in the morning to film, but I'm like, no, I have the time today. I might even edit this video tonight and post it tomorrow. You have goals you want to accomplish, and you're the only one that's in control of getting yourself there. So what are we doing to do that? I am a recovering lazy girl. Like I'm still trying to figure out, ways to get rid of that because it becomes very easy to just sit and relax for a little bit because my body just loves to be cozy and be under the covers, be on the couch and just feel good watching TV and just rotting. Less rotting, more doing in 2024. I didn't write that one down, but I had it in my head and just forgot about it. I'm also sorry if this video is a little bit all over the place because yes, I have points to talk about, but my mind just goes everywhere all the time. So yeah, stop procrastinating. My mom always told me, la huevonada no deja nada. And in Spanish, it means being lazy doesn't leave you anything. Like nothing comes out of it. I found this picture on Instagram and it says, everything in your life is a reflection of a choice you made. If you want a different result, make a different choice. And then I wrote on the other side, like, dash. The life you want is on the other side of that procrastination because bitch, get out of your way, get out of your way, get out of your way. And speaking for myself, I aspire to be a lot of things. And I know that all of those things require time. So I just have to do them. And it sounds so stupid out loud, but it's just like, it's really easy to just not do them. Another thing we're gonna stop doing in 2024 is we're gonna stop feeling like everything has to be perfect. I'm a Virgo, and I'm not saying that astrology has anything to do with it, but I do very much focus on like small details. I'm very detail oriented. I'm a nail tech, and so I'm very meticulous with how I want my shape, line work, everything to look, right? So just how I like to do certain things in certain areas of my life, it also ends up impacting everything else. For example, obviously you guys know I'm trying to be on my content creating thing era. So sometimes I'll have like a video concept or real concept that I want to do, and I'll like fixate on it being that certain way, when sometimes, and this is me thinking now like in hindsight because it's happened to me before, we're like, okay, well maybe I don't have to do it that way, I can also do it this way instead, while still using the same video components, if that makes sense. I end up taking longer putting something out because I'm like fixating on this one specific idea when I could have already produced the content while doing it a different way, and it would still look how I would want it to look. Stop fixating on things and thinking that there's only one way to do it, because that ends up holding you back and slowing you down. And that's what we don't want. So for my next section of this video, now I'm going to start listing things I want to keep doing or doing more of in 2024 in order to get ready and prepare ourselves for 2025 to be more successful and be who we want to be in 2025 and into the rest of our lives, right? I really want to get into journaling. I don't know, I think part of it, I like to see aesthetically pleasing things, and I follow a lot of accounts on Instagram of people just like how they journal and how they plan their weeks and how they have their journal set up, and I just think it's so aesthetically pleasing. And I'm a person that loves to write and loves to like draw little doodles and like do all of this and do all of that, so I think it would be very therapeutic for me to incorporate that in my life, and I feel like it will create another outlet to be more creative, where things don't have to be perfect, where I can just like brain dump into a page. I feel like there's so many different ways to journal, and I just need to figure out and try different things to finally get to what feels good to me and doesn't feel like it's a lot of pressure. So I think sometimes like you can get stuck on wanting it to look perfect or look a certain way, and I think journaling, I saw one of Bretman Sprock's podcast and he journals a lot. I think he said he journals every day. It doesn't have to be a whole premeditated thing, like it can just be anything, like your grocery list. It can be like makeup you want to buy, I think he said. It could be or makeup you want to try. It could be, I don't know, it could just be anything. And so yeah, I just need to not like have her fixate on it just being like one thing, like I said earlier. I also, in 2024, I want to create more structure for myself. I have already learned that I am somebody that really succeeds and thrives with structure in their life. If I have more structure, then I want to be more efficient and have higher productivity. Specifically, I want to start using Notion. There's a girl that I follow and she's like so awesome. She's been killing it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you name it. Hiiii Stanton, am I saying that right? Yeah, Hiiii Stanton. She uses Notion. She just makes it look so cute and so organized, and it's a digital way of organizing basically anything you want to organize. I haven't really looked in too much into it just yet. I feel like I still need to do my research, and like I like to watch, and maybe this is another thing that like makes me slow down my productivity. I like to watch videos of people doing things before I start to do them, just to see like how to go about it and just get more ideas of how to go about it. I would really like to incorporate Notion into my like everyday routine. There's a girl that I watch on YouTube, and I found her more recently. She has kept track of everything she spent her money on. She has a wrap-up video showing people like the analysis of the year. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I also I feel like there's so many things that I know I would benefit from tracking in my life, just to be more aware of where my money is going. Because I think I have a lot up here, and sometimes I just lose sight of things when they're not at the forefront. I know that I'm a visual person, and having things in front of me on Notion I think would make it easier for me to pinpoint what needs my attention when. That makes sense. Also, I want to just use Notion also for like content creating purposes, because I think sometimes I have all these ideas of things that could be content or things I could create, and then sometimes I forget to write it down, and maybe I could just write it down somewhere, right? But that way I know there's a way to like keep progress of like projects while you're still working on them in Notion. So I just feel like there's so many ways to benefit from it. I need that organization in my life in order to be, you know, more successful. So yeah, the last point that I wrote down was to keep walking like the woman I aspire to be. I think this year I have been doing a lot of that. I know I said I wanted to be more consistent on YouTube, and I'm doing that. I'm starting to post more consistently on my Instagram and TikTok, and you know, it makes me really happy because I feel like this is what I've been wanting to do like for such a long time, and I've just been getting in my own way. Also like going to the gym and eating cleaner and stuff like that. I'm still not like the gym girl that I used to be. I think pre-COVID I was like the avid gym goer. I was like in the gym 4 or 5 times a week and doing an extra day of cardio like on my own. Like that was like peak fitness era of my life, and then COVID happened, and then you know, I just don't know that I'm gonna be that right now. I've been going to the gym like 2 to 3 times a week, taking my protein, trying to eat relatively clean. I still have a little bit of everything. I give myself grace and I let myself have everything in moderation, and I think I've been doing a really good job at that. So yeah, I think it's just doing more of what the fuck we said we were gonna do. I just want to be a good woman, and I want to be felt through the light that I carry. We live in a world where it's really easy to just get caught up, and that's okay, but you just can't lose sight of the things that you want. And I'm trying. I'm really trying, but I know I can try harder. So I think that's just what this video is about. You know, I really aspire to be like Jenna Marbles, and I know she like fell off the internet. I don't know what happened to her. I just really remember she would just post any kind of video. She didn't have a niche. She didn't have a niche. People just watched her because she was Jenna Marbles. And I hope to be that one day, truly. Like, yes, I love makeup. Yes, I love beauty and, you know, all this stuff. But it doesn't have to be that. Like, I hope that one day y'all just come for me. I did have a couple pictures that I saved to my notes. Pictures that are worth taking note of. We're going to be wiser the rest of the year. We have to start prioritizing things that actually matter. Like, what is the angle? Like, we have to figure out what the angle is. And it might look different for everybody, right? But what does it look like to you? And when I say to you, what does it look like? Because sometimes we get caught up in thinking and worrying about what other people are going to think of what we're doing. And it's just like, fuck them folks. Like, this is your life. You are the greatest project that you'll ever work on. Restart, reset, refocus as many times as you need. And I'm going to reemphasize as many times as you need, because we're not perfect, we're human, and sometimes we fall off, but as long as you keep getting back up, that's all that matters. But yeah guys, I know it's a little bit different, but I just really wanted to share my thoughts with y'all, because sometimes I think we just need a little reminder. And this is like a reminder to myself, but I hope that this helps somebody. We're human and we're all just trying to figure things out. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and give this video a huge thumbs up. It would really help me out. And yeah, I hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.